Hmm.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello.
This is Rose with Pertaining to Rose, and this is the kiosk.
I am the kiosk. Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Rose, if you're watching.
So, yeah, we're videoing from both of our phones. So, I wanted to always do a YouTubers Unite where we actually meet up. And we did. Two of us did. Me and the kiosk got together. We've been hanging out all day.
Yep.
Absolutely loving it. We just been talking about everything
and making friends and drinking coffee.
Yeah, under the sun, everything. It's been a blast. So tell us something about yourself.
I am the kiosk. We're sitting in my house. She is the first person to visit this place since Easter. It's after Thanksgiving. This is one of my 5 cats, Roger. She's something else. I don't know what else to say.
Well, tell me a couple things that you do on your videos. I know we're videoing on his
both,
too.
Yeah. Mine is just for documentary purposes because it'll be funny. I don't know. I do prep stuff. I do music from time to time. I do commentary on anything from politics to professional wrestling. I do impressions of people that I feel like complimenting by doing their impressions.
And some prepping and survival skills.
Prepping and survival stuff. Occasionally shooting. Sometimes video game stuff too. Just whatever. All-purpose content. And intentionally low quality.
We love that. So, out to the kiosk channel, I am Pertaining to Rose, and I'm a life coach.
I'll put a link in the description.
Yes, I will too. So I do life coaching. I do some religious stuff. Some gaming, which is, with the kids in the family. I actually have 2 channels. The second one is PTR Adventures.
I'll put a link to that in the description as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And most of mine is just vlogging at this point in time. I got huge transitions in my life. I just had surgery, so I'm talking kind of funny. We're getting the secret house worked on, and I eventually got to get my tiny house built, and we'll put all that on video. And the dog training.
Yep.
Yeah, we do a lot of dog training. So we got all of our businesses. I talk about our businesses and what we do. And just all kinds of life stuff. Stuff that'll change your life dramatically if you watch. I put secrets in my videos.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure if there's anything. I guess the survival prep stuff and some of the information could be life-changing on my channel, but I can't even jokingly say there's anything on my channel that would negatively change your life because I don't make suggestions. But yeah, I don't know. I can't say that my channel really has purpose as much as it is just something to do. It's expression. But
and cats.
And cats. I have all the cats, and these ladies are all. If I put her up any closer this way, it's gonna be cat butt on camera. So we're gonna change size with that big old babe.
People love to watch the animals on videos. So I eventually want to get around the country and meet all kinds of YouTubers and do videos with them. I got a few planned coming up. So that would be awesome.
Yeah, if there's other people that wanted to get together or do a mass video or meetup or whatever, I mean, I'd be cool with it. I just, there's the 3 people, I think, locally that I've got subscribed to or subscribed to me that none of them really post content or do anything. It's more accounts.
Well, we have, we're in the southeastern Iowa area. So if you're interested, definitely leave a comment, and we will definitely get back to you on that.
Yep, and if you have questions about the Midwest or anything like that, like Southeast Iowa, there's actually a lot of really interesting history around here, too.
It's flat out here.
Well, in places, yes.
I'm used to a more mountainous region.
Yeah, well, no, we definitely don't have that. But as far as, Midwestern living, wintertime stuff, like I said, local history, this lady actually happened into, and we didn't get a chance to discuss this earlier, but this lady here happened to kind of just move into what is actually the oldest city west of the Mississippi. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Yes, Burlington was founded in 1803, incorporated in 1805.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it was the prototypical river town. This is when Mark Twain wrote about Quincy and Hannibal in his Tom Sawyer Huck Finn stuff.
Yeah.
The exact same culture was going on here.
No kidding.
Yeah. And also, though, when people are like, oh, yeah, Burlington's so bad, and somebody got shot last week and whatever, and they're like, this town's going to crap. And it's like, no, you don't understand. 200 years ago, you would find between 3 and 5 people in back alleys with knives in their backs a week. A week.
Wow.
And that's just the knife murders. That's not the other ones.
But you know, I find it very restful and peaceful out here.
It's a gorgeous place.
Oh, yes. And everybody is super friendly, which I actually enjoy that.
Well, and it's
So-
some of it's what they call Midwestern nice, which is like they'll be nice to a point.
I come from Pennsylvania where everybody's like very polite and loving, wave to everybody kind of thing. I moved to Florida. And it was a totally different atmosphere there.
And we have like I live rurally. We're actually outside of Burlington right now a little bit, but out here it's very country wave.
Yeah.
It's like at your neighbors every time, and of course then there's a lot of people that don't do that back. That's where you can tell they're the city folks that moved out in the country. But yeah, the city is known for its trees, for its history. It's a very nice location, and actually we tend to be. Because Iowa tends to be the first caucus state in elections and everything, come the big 4-year. She came out from under the couch. Come here, April, babe. The big 4-year elections that go on presidentially and everything like that, Burlington tends to be one of the earliest places that campaigns come to.
Huh.
We don't get the big ones. Trump never did a rally here or anything. I know like Hillary Clinton had fundraisers here, but she wasn't here. It was somebody fundraising on her behalf at somebody's house, but because of course she wouldn't be within a range of the place I could actually go to throw eggs at her or something.
Trump went to quite a few places in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he didn't come to Burlington. He did go to like Des Moines, I think, but it's one of those things around here that like, I mean, people will campaign, and there are people whose minds can be changed, but a lot of folks, because of the political nature of the strategic place of the state and everything, that most folks, I think, kind of already have their minds made up. So campaigning's kind of pointless sometimes, but it is a political hotspot as far as that goes. We don't have, it's just one of those first in the nation things, and they're always talking about possibility of removing Iowa's first in the nation status. I have so many things I don't care about in that. I'm like, I don't think they should do that, though. They keep that here for that. But because it's kind of a swing state, and there's a lot of...
I have to transition
That's
here a
fine.
second. His couch leans way back,
does.
and
It
I'm
leans
too
way
short to. I got to put something behind my back.
Basically, what I'm getting at is that that it's one of those things that makes it special. It is nice to have when the political season comes around. There's a focal point here, because if that goes away, it's like I think political interest in this area would go to zero. Nobody would care.
Wow.
This the other thing about Burlington that I've noticed is it is the city of apathy. There are a lot of truly apathetic people that live there that just things are going on and no.
Wow. Yeah, you have to care. You have to care about what's going on in your state, your communities. You have to really
Something,
definitely put forth some kind of effort. I tell everybody, you have to do something to better the lives of you and your neighbors and your family, and you really do.
Yeah, it's we are all in the same boat together, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with other people or not, and it's like the expression about if somebody's laughing because there's a hole in the boat and the ship's sinking. It's like, dude, you're going down with it too. But yeah, so anyway, that kind of got off.
Nope, that's okay. We're vlogging, so that's
Yep.
okay.
Yep. So I don't really have. I'll be honest. Most of the videos that I make, I come up with what I'm going to talk about before I do them, and I don't want to say it's scripted, but it's seems like I'm vlogging and I'm actually skidding. So
sometimes I do come up with some of my videos, and other videos I just get on there and speak from the heart. I just vlog whatever.
Yeah, even
or
the ones where I
something
do
comes
that,
to me that
I actually-
I feel that needs to be said.
I'll spend about 15 minutes thinking up the general gist and outline in my head before I'll record a video. A lot of those half-hour ones. So
Now, when I first started, I outlined everything. I actually had one of those clear picture frames that I would post my notes in, and I'd set it up right next to my camera so I could constantly look at my notes. And
I should do that, but I don't.
yeah, it become really tedious, and I felt that I spent more time doing that than other stuff in my life that where I needed to be out doing things and
spending an hour preparing for a 15-minute video.
yeah, it became very stressful at times. And sometimes when you feel like you kind of got that writer's block,
Yeah.
I felt better going off of my head, speaking what's coming out of my heart or from my knowledge, passing on my knowledge to you. I found it to be easier to just.
It tends to be, although I find myself with that particular type of format, I find 75% of those videos are cutting room floor, recycle bin. They don't even get uploaded. Just for me personally, because like I said, the ones that I tend to get uploaded are the ones that I really put some thought into beforehand. Because I'll be like, oh, I got a thing I want to say, and I'll hit record and I'll ramble for a half hour and be like, I don't think I ever got to the point. Delete.
See, I'm horrible. I don't delete anything. I put it up there with my mistakes and everything. As you know, I don't edit.
Yeah,
My daughter does edit some of my videos. I kind of feel that, I get tons of views just how it is.
Yeah,
and
I get whatever I get, but yeah.
Small YouTubers, I feel more comfortable with them than I do some of the big YouTubers. They have to have the special editing and the loud music where you can't hear what they're actually talking about. It's
just,
very distracting.
The ones that seem like they pause and edit out every single breath in between a word.
Yeah.
So it's like, but all they're saying is like, hi guys, today we're going to do this. But it's like, hi guys, today we're going to do this.
Yeah. It's really, really weird.
There's a lot of excessive editing and I like I said, low quality all the way. I don't have the means to do higher quality. I've got what was that, the Dune video with the Gom Jabbar? I don't know if you saw that when I edited the cat footage in. I've still got those just so I could prove that was mine that I made on my phone, but that was legit. I used my tablet to hold the second half footage, so I would then show the one part on the tablet with the phone on, like, so her camera could see. I would have the tablet here, I would have the phone up here filming down on it, the first half, and I'd pause my recording, and I'd switch to the next part that I need to show, and I would unpause and show the clip. And what ended up coming to is a scene from Dune where I've edited in one of my cats attacking my hand instead of him doing the hand in the box with the pain catching fire thing. So, but it was entirely done with the lowest possible quality because I simply lacked the means and facility to do any kind of editing whatsoever. And I just, I rather than accept the fact that I'm limited by it, I can work within it and at the same time find a way to at least make myself laugh with how terrible it looks. Right. By just doing a complete no quality, no edits, and if I'm going to do a cut scene to some other footage, it's going to be me filming another screen.
Right.
Because I don't even have the means to do like picture-in-picture or anything like that.
So if you're from the Illinois or the Missouri area that's relatively close to here and you want to hook up.
We are tri-state.
Yep. Let's definitely get together and do where we all unite and maybe we can do one big YouTube family blog.
Well, if there's people that are cool to get together and that are would like to do some kind of a gathering. I mean, I have a fire ring and everything out here. It's the issue would be inside of my house, but as far as a gathering place goes. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how many people are actually content creators around here that would actually be into something like that.
Well, we could all meet up at one of the local coffee spots.
Yeah, for me, it's just one of those, like, I've got the folks that I'm connected to on here that like I said, nobody is making videos that I'm connected to locally at all. And my fear almost would be is that we go to get together on local YouTubers. There's gonna be some scumbags in the mix. That's a concern too.
You know what though? We only grow by learning.
Well, yeah, but I've been around enough of them to know that these are the people that are going to try and take stuff out of my house, or.
That's why we don't invite them out here.
Wouldn't be out here then, but but it's one of those.
You invited me out here.
Well, yeah.
It'd be kind of hard for me to carry the couch out.
I'll be honest. I've actually invited people over here several times, and they just don't come out. That's anyways.
Oh.
But yeah, so like I said, that's legit. The first human presence beside myself in this domicile since Easter last year.
Well, I'm very glad that you invited me.
But
I'm enjoying the time too. He has a nice collection of books, which we enjoyed going over and discussing them, and I enjoyed that because you all know I'm a reader. I love my books. I'm kind of emotionally attached to books.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know that.
I've got quite a few that I am a member of their universe, I guess. But even if I haven't had really a lot of time to read lately, but I've still got the books that I have written, especially the ones I've read multiple times. I've got really good firm recall. I could give you a 6 hour long rundown of the Dune series
Don't do that.
off the top of my head right now. Yeah. But,
we don't have 6 hours on here. We're not doing this live. My phone will not hold that kind of footage.
Yes, I have quite a library. But it was like I was saying, you know, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I've got all this stuff here, and I could try and move it or sell it or whatever. And the other thing is, though, is as I was telling her earlier, we were conversing. I consider it almost a certainty that there will be some sort of major societal collapse sooner than later. And I'm not trying to be an alarmist or whatever else. I'm just paying attention to things in the world, and I would be remiss if I didn't make precautions.
I'm a prepper at heart. I'm sorry.
So I've got a wealth of culture here that is hidden away relatively safely from where most of the chaos would be. That in any kind of a situation would mean that there are science textbooks, novels, some Bibles, other things.
He showed me his hidden food storage.
And yeah,
I know where it is now. If I could ever find it on my own again.
Well, there ain't much in the way of hidden food storage out here, but yeah.
I'm teasing you.
But anyways, yeah, my goal is I've got things to keep me occupied out here, but at the same time also, culture is all important. The reason that things are going as poorly societally are because of culture problems. And when the society falls, the culture basically evaporates, and what comes up out of that, what people use to occupy their free time, becomes the new culture. So in that, I live on a dead-end road. You saw the houses up and down here coming in. There's a nice little community that could be had out here if something like that happened. So, somewhere around the shelves and the books and stuff, I got some of my dad's old hymnals and stuff. This place has got a place that could honestly is about the only spot in the neighborhood that could be used as a possible church. Things like this occur to me. This is just the way my brain works. So, yeah, I've got a large library. I've got a lot of stuff that will function in a non-electric situations. And
he's starting his own commune.
Oh, no. It's a one-man commune.
I'm teasing.
I like to think of it as, this is a monastery. I am the abbot. I'm also the only monk, unless you count my cats.
So I don't know why in having this mindset growing up, but I always felt like I should be part of a commune.
Ugh.
So my one sister used to tease me all the time. She was like, I can see you running your own commune. As I was growing up, my little sister used to tease me all the time. But it was just one of those things that I just love people. I can't help it.
I do not.
We're totally opposites when it comes to that. It's really funny because we get along super well. Being opposite like that.
That's how that goes, though. But yeah, no, this I don't know about a commune, but definitely this is my fortress of solitude, generally speaking, and definitely it's a poorly kept monastery. It's not like the Enlightenment is quite up to par out here, but we suck at admit that. And my little Zen cats.
Swimming pool.
Yeah, well, it's a pond.
I know where I'll be this summer.
It's more of a pond this time, but I'm hoping.
That's okay. I'll clean it up if I can swim in it.
I'm hoping and really pulling for this next year to be better. This year was better than the last, and I'm hoping that next year is even better than this one. And that, if that is the case, puts me in a position to get the things I need to get my pool going. As a matter of fact, this year I had issues. I had it almost ready to go, and I was it's still got the salination content that I could just run the chlorinator. It's a saltwater pump and all that, and the power supply for the saltwater pump went out, so I wasn't able to do anything.
No, wait, aren't you on a well here?
What?
Are you on a well?
Am I on what?
On a well?
A well? Oh, no. Rathman Rural Water, but the pool's full.
Oh.
The pool's full. It's a saltwater pool where you run the chlorinator is an electrolysis thing that takes the salt out of the water.
Yeah.
The sodium chloride, you get sodium hydride that evaporates out in bubbles, and Cl2 in the water. It chlorinates from the salt, and so you just keep salt in the water, and you run the chlorinator, and it chlorinates.
So it's better for your skin than
way
chlorine
better. It's
water.
way better than pouring the jugs of chlorine in. Yeah.
No kidding.
And it's almost maintenance free when it comes to like testing and pH and stuff. You really don't have to mess with it.
That's cool.
But the saltwater chlorinator didn't work this year, so I was never able to use it. However, I want to say a good 10 to 20,000 frogs did.
frogs.
Yeah. Oh, you should
And
have
they
heard him.
apparently love
Oh, you should have heard him. The whole thing was full of
it.
tadpoles.
So you do have a pond.
I have a pond. Yes, I have a 4.5 foot deep by a 17-foot pond above ground. And
Something.
what is Roger? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh, she's messing. She's messing. Say hi, Roger. Let's go right up to the camera. All right, well, we're going to move this up here then, so then... Meta. Because Roger's going for the thing. Anyways, yeah, it's been an interesting day.
Yes, it has been.
I have made a friend, though, and that is cool. I need those.
Yes, I needed a friend in this area,
Friends
so
are good.
I've been hanging out with my daughter and her husband and their 6 children and 9 dogs, and
I've been hanging out with my 5 cats.
yeah, he's got 5 cats and they're the cutest ever.
They are. So
it was kind of cool that we kind of met up. I've been wanting to meet up with some local YouTubers here. When I was in Florida, it was next to impossible. Even though there was a lot of YouTubers in that area, I mean a whole lot. They just,
Everybody's insular, and of course, if it was COVID time or whatever.
The violence down there is a lot different from up here, though. And I think that people were more worried about stuff,
If you can trust a person or whatever.
Yeah, I think back here it's more homely and relaxing and laid back. I come from a very laid back area.
If there's anywhere in America that could be said to represent like what the Shire is in Lord of the Rings, I'd say it's just around here.
This is the Shire.
So sheltered that these freaking hobbits have no clue about the stuff going on in the rest of the world of men. They don't know about Sauron. They don't know about a War of the Ring. They barely know about elves, and it's like that's Southeast Iowa in a nutshell. Is it?
Absolutely.
Everybody's little factory job, gas station, pizza delivery, in and out of town. Is there a concert coming this summer? That's about it.
That's amazing.
So I just think of it like that, and actually that's we'll getting into Middle Earth speak. If you're a reader, I'm assuming you know about that, right?
The what?
Middle Earth, Tolkien. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings?
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of a Madam house.
Oh, okay.
And the layout of the interior of it, as far as the original entry where it was at and where the main entrance goes, if you were to go back into the Fellowship of the Ring, the house that Frodo inhabits and moves into, see, this is the thing, he did not move into Mr. Bilbo's place. He moved into, where was it, the Westmarch, over by where Mary lived.
Okay.
Because they're all cousins. And Frodo got a house called Crick Hollow. Mm-hmm. And it was a slightly above ground hobbit hole that was a very similar layout to what this house is. Unintentionally so. We didn't realize we were doing it when we built it. And it's just kind of a holler that I live down. And just down that way is the creek.
That's Hollow, true. I've seen some of the videos.
This is my hobbit home. It's we are technically below ground level, even where we're sitting here. How about